How's it going, everybody? It's Arcade, and I'm going to show you guys how to get into the cargo plane and where to find it and everything about the cargo plane. Let's get into it right now. As you can see in the bottom left map I put there, this is where the cargo plane spawns. It spawns in multiple locations around the map, but this is where it always spawns in multiplayer. You can see right there on the bottom right location. Alright, I'm also going to show you guys right here how to open up the back latch. How to open up the, so you could get into the cargo plane. It's kind of weird and tricky. A lot of people don't know about it. There's been some videos. As you can see here, I fail. I speed up. It's probably not the best thing to use a baseball bat, but eventually it works. Sometimes you could just get it in one punch, which I'll be showing a little bit later. But here you can see, right here, I open it. Alright, and I always do this. I always pull out a gun, and I shoot it down because if you don't do this, sometimes when you're trying to take off, it'll just close again, or when you're trying to open it more. But this is how you open it all the way. There are multiple ways, but this is the best way. All you do is you get in the plane, start it up, and then you go forward a little bit. Right here, and it drops down. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys how most people think you get into the cargo plane, but yep, I die, so I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Here we are, and what you do, it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple concept. Most times, the back door will glitch, and for most people, it won't be open. But if someone stands on the door, then it opens for everyone. So everyone's able to load in. But most people don't realize that you can't just stand back here and be able to take off. So I'm going to demonstrate right here for you guys what happens. So my partner's starting up the plane right now, and as you can see, we just fly out of the back end. And yeah, it's really not the best thing. Here's a better solution right here. This is how you properly do it. Right here, my friend, it's actually my cousin, Little Leviathan, found out how to do it just randomly. And I haven't seen one video of people explaining how to do it, and I've searched it up. All you do is press Y, and then you'll be walking into the back left corner of the plane, and then after a couple seconds, it just seats you down itself. So just press Y, don't press anything else. You'll be walking into the corner, and bam, you're in the plane. A lot of people don't know about that, and I figure, like, that's what most people want to see on this video, and there you go. It's really simple. You can have up to, I think, 8 people in the back. I'm not sure. Maybe even 16. I'm not sure how many you can fit back there. We haven't gotten enough people, but you can fit a lot of people back there. And as you can see, the coolest part about being back there is when you're in the plane, you can eject instantly. Like, instantly. There's no getting out. When you press Y, you jump out. So it's awesome for, like, skydiving or anything, aerial attacks. And make sure to deploy your parachute, because if you don't, that's what happens. Now I'm going to show you guys how to get the vehicles loaded on. And a lot of people think that you could just run up to the plane and do anything. No, you can't. You just explode. So make sure not to do that. And here's a good demonstration of just opening up the latch. There you go. Alright. Now I'm going to show you guys. You make sure the latch is down. Don't hit the plane with the car as you saw it exploded. It's very delicate, even though it looks huge. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm pressing the brakes. And when you take off, if you're just pressing the brakes, you're not going to be able to go. So you need to give it a little bit of gas and run with the plane while it's taking off. Alright, it's a slightly bad demonstration, but it's the best I could do because really, it's not the best thing to be taking off with a car in the back because most of the time you'll die. You want to have upgraded armor on the car, and the bigger the vehicle is, it's harder for the plane to take off if you have a big vehicle. And right there, you can see I exploded because if you move around at all in the plane, you explode. Okay, and here's a little secret a lot of people don't know about. There's a tractor and a quad in the bottom right part of the map by the airport. I'm showing you guys right here. There it is, a tractor and a quad. And I'm saying this because the quad is actually the best vehicle to have in the back of the plane. Okay, I'm loading it up here, and as you can see, it fits perfectly right here. Bam, bam, perfect fit. Okay, and he's gonna take off. I fast forward right here. Dun, 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 dun. Looking behind me, as you can see, it's pretty fine. We're not exploding or anything. We're taking off. We're in the air. If you look over the map, we're no longer on the road. And I mean to do this. Actually, I did this on purpose. But you could stay in there for as long as you want in the plane, and you could go anywhere and just jump out. So as you can see right here, I go back and skadoosh right out of the plane. And it's weird because look, watch this shit. I freaking lived. And look at it. I wasn't paying attention. I just pressed X right here. Oh, and there you go. Yeah. Another place you could be getting cargo planes is the military base. Tons of them spawn all the time, but you gotta look out because there's gonna be a lot of resistance and a lot of people trying to kill you before you make it out. And when you do make it out, look out for the missiles because they will blow you up. Okay, this part isn't about the Titan cargo plane, but if you guys were bummed out that the vehicles really couldn't fit in and you couldn't fly around with your cars, this is a good example right here. The Cargo Bob helicopter, military helicopter, has a hook, and if you press right on the D-pad, then it picks you up, and you could fly around with the car on the bottom. If you're driving the car, you're pretty much completely vulnerable to whoever's driving the helicopter. You could shoot and you could kill people, and he could use you as a wrecking ball, and it's pretty awesome. He could drop you into secure locations and places you couldn't even take your vehicle. So that's pretty much the coolest part about this whole thing. If cops are chasing you, then you can pick them up. Pretty much pick up any vehicle you could think of it, unless it's like a water vehicle or a really huge one. Just make sure you don't hit anything in this helicopter because it's really vulnerable. As you can see, it's smoking. If you hit one tree, it's pretty much dead. And as you see, he releases us, and this is probably the coolest part about this. 95% of the time, you don't even die. You just land, you're safe, and you're ready to take off. It's freaking awesome. Alright, and for the last part, if you're in the Titan, you hold B down, then you're able to see inside. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment if you learned anything, if you didn't know anything, if it helped you out. It's freaking awesome for multiplayer having the cargo with all the people in the back and vehicles. It's one of the funnest things to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.